Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Easy English Learning, where every conversation helps you learn. I am Emily, and I am here with my co-host, Paul. Today, we are talking about a very useful topic, which is daily routines. But first, if you like our podcast, please click the like button, subscribe to Easy English Learning, and share this episode with your friends and family. It helps us a lot, and we truly love our listeners. How are you doing today, Paul?
I am doing great, Emily, but I was actually a little late today. My alarm rang, and I pressed snooze 3 times. 5 more minutes, then 5 more minutes, then 5 more minutes. I am definitely not a morning person, but I am very excited about our topic today. We are talking about daily routines, which means the things you do every day in the exact same order.
Exactly. A routine is like a daily plan, and everyone has one, even if it is a little different each day. To start our lesson, Paul is going to read a short story about his typical daily routine. Listen carefully to the words he uses. After the story, we will break down the vocabulary and talk about my routine too. Go ahead and share your day with us, Paul.
Here is my daily routine. My morning starts when the alarm rings. I usually press snooze because I am very tired. Finally, I get out of bed, wash my face, and brush my teeth. I need a very hot shower to wake up. Then I stand in front of my wardrobe for 20 minutes because I don't know what to wear. I commute to work by bus. It is very crowded, so I listen to a podcast. At work, I drink a lot of coffee and do my tasks. At 3 o'clock, my energy goes down, so I eat a snack, usually biscuits. After work, I go home, change into comfortable clothes, and order food because I am bad at cooking. I watch comedy shows on my phone until midnight. I am definitely an evening person.
Thank you for sharing your story, Paul. Let's break down some of the useful phrases you used. First, you said you press snooze. Snooze means you stop the alarm for 5 more minutes and go back to sleep. I don't use the snooze button at all. I wake up early, open the window for fresh air, and have my coffee. The fresh air wakes my body up naturally.
Fresh air before coffee sounds very healthy, Emily. For me, only coffee wakes me up. After my coffee and a quick breakfast of toast, I take a shower and get dressed. But getting dressed is my big problem. I open my wardrobe, which is where I keep my clothes, and I think I have nothing to wear. It takes me 20 minutes just to choose a shirt.
20 minutes is a long time just for clothes. I have a great solution for you, Paul. You should choose your clothes the night before. Before you sleep, pick your outfit for tomorrow. In the morning, there is no thinking. You just put them on. It saves a lot of time and stress. I also prepare my lunch the night before, so my morning is easy.
The night before? That is a very smart system. I will try to choose my clothes tonight for tomorrow. Next in the story, I talked about my commute. Commute means to travel from home to work every day. I commute by bus, and it is very crowded. I put in my headphones and listen to a podcast like Easy English Learning. How do you commute, Emily?
I commute by walking. I walk for about 20 minutes every day. It is very peaceful. Peaceful means calm, quiet, and with no stress. I look at the trees and think about my day. When we arrive at work, we both check our emails and start our tasks. Tasks means the work we need to do. But what happens at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Paul?
3 o'clock is a dangerous time for me. My eyes feel heavy and everything feels slow. I usually drink my 3rd or 4th coffee of the day. I also eat a small snack. A snack is a small amount of food between meals, like a biscuit or a banana. I usually eat biscuits with chocolate. Do you feel tired in the afternoon too?
Yes, my energy goes down around 3 o'clock too. It is very normal. But instead of coffee, I drink green tea. It is lighter than coffee and helps me feel calm. For my snack, I eat an apple or some nuts, like peanuts or almonds. It is small and healthy. Then, after a long day of work, we finally go home.
Going home is the best part of the day. The first thing I do is take off my shoes and change my clothes immediately. I put on a comfortable t-shirt and soft pants. Then, I just sit on my sofa and do nothing for 10 minutes. My brain really needs to stop. After that, it is time for dinner. I usually order food because my cooking is very creative.
Creative is a funny word for it, Paul. I remember you told me about your pasta soup. You left the pasta in the water for too long, and another time you put way too much salt. I actually like to cook in the evening. I make soup or vegetables. I find chopping vegetables very relaxing. Chopping means cutting food into small pieces.
I chop very badly, so I will stick to ordering food. After dinner, I like to watch a comedy series on TV or my phone. Laughing helps you relax and put down all the stress. But I stay up very late. I always say just one more episode, then one more. Before I know it, it is midnight. I also look at social media on my phone before bed.
Looking at your phone before bed is a bad habit, Paul. The screen has blue light. Blue light tells your brain that it is daytime, so your brain thinks it should stay awake. That is why it is hard for you to sleep. You should try to put the phone down 30 minutes before bed. I read a book for 30 minutes, and I go to bed at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock is so early. But you are a morning person, and I am an evening person. Both are completely normal. The important thing is to know yourself and make a routine that works for you. Work with your body, not against it. Now, let's listen to the story about my daily routine one more time. See if you can hear all the new words we learned. Here is my daily routine. My morning starts when the alarm rings. I usually press snooze because I am very tired. Finally, I get out of bed, wash my face, and brush my teeth. I need a very hot shower to wake up. Then, I stand in front of my wardrobe for 20 minutes because I don't know what to wear. I commute to work by bus. It is very crowded, so I listen to a podcast. At work, I drink a lot of coffee and do my tasks. At 3 o'clock, my energy goes down, so I eat a snack, usually biscuits. After work, I go home, change into comfortable clothes, and order food because I am bad at cooking. I watch comedy shows on my phone until midnight. I am definitely an evening person.
Great job, Paul. Let's do a quick review of what we talked about today. We discussed daily routines, which are the things we do every day. We learned words like snooze, wardrobe, commute, tasks, snack, and chopping. We also talked about the difference between a morning person, who sleeps early, and an evening person, who stays up late. Both are perfectly normal.
I learned a lot today, especially about your organized night before system. I am definitely going to choose my clothes tonight so I don't waste 20 minutes tomorrow morning. Thank you all for listening to Easy English Learning. It was really fun talking about our day with you.
Yes, thank you, everyone. Before we go, we have a question for you. Please leave a comment below. Are you a morning person or an evening person? And tell us one thing you do every day. Write your answer in English so you can practice. We would love to read your comments. See you next time. Bye, everyone.